It was midnight, and I should have been fast asleep. But I heard a noise in the darkness that made me stir. Slowly, I sat up in bed and rubbed my eyes. What had I heard? I listened again for the sound as I peered around me. Then I heard it again. It sounded like the patter of tiny footsteps on the carpet. I stood up and looked around me. The moon was shining through the window and providing me with a little light to see my bedroom. Carefully, I felt my way around the room, trying not to bump into the furniture. And then I couldn't believe what I could see. My teddy bear was standing up on the carpet in front of me, and he was waving hello. Teddy began to talk to me, and he told me that tonight was a very special night. It was the night that all the toys came to life. He said that if I watched carefully, I would see all my toys come to life and begin to dance and play. I was so excited. And then it began. The puppets in the corner awoke and stood up on rather wobbly feet. Then they started to move around the room. Then the jack-in-the-boxes joined in the fun. They were curled up small in their boxes, but suddenly their lids flew open and they popped up in the air, wobbling and swaying. Then my toy clowns awoke and began to play. They chased around in circles, did roly-polies on the floor, and pulled funny faces at each other. Suddenly, my toy soldiers woke up and began to march around the room. I was having such a lovely time watching my toys playing. There was so much going on that I didn't know what to look at first. But then suddenly, I realised that my bedroom door was open and that all my toys were beginning to disappear out of the door. I jumped up in fright, for I knew that if the toys woke up my mum and dad, there would be an awful lot of trouble. I had to catch all the toys and bring them back to my bedroom as quickly as I could. There were so many toys, I found it hard to hold them all. And they kept falling out of my arms and onto the floor. The toy soldiers nearly fell down the stairs, and I only just caught them in time. Eventually, I managed to bring all the toys back to my bedroom. And I shut the door tight. Phew! I was exhausted, and so were all the toys. Each one was yawning and rubbing their eyes. Then, one by one, each toy went back to its place on the toy shelf, yawned one final time, and settled down to sleep. I cuddled back down into my bed, knowing that I had had the most magical night of my whole life.